Welcome back. This is your Decker, Bonsai. We're playing some Shadowrun Returns. We did Coyote's Crusade last episode, try to save Gino, her cousin. He's a chiphead. Couldn't do it. So now, we're looking for trouble. Because Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper. But getting back in the warehouse is going to require some support, in case the dreck hits the fan. The Seamstress Union will have exactly what you need. A fixer, finding the necessary middlemen, and deal broker is key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the new yen. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together the team you need, magical support, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Nova hot decker for matrix work. Running the Shadow is a life and death gamble. It pays to hire the best Shadowrunner you can. I am the Nova hot decker from the Matrix. Don't you forget that. Do I have 3? Three's gonna do us. Got 3 on pistol. 4. Anything there? Intelligence. 5. 4. Go for a drone. Charisma, I need 10 more points. Well, 11. A 5 and a 6 to get to the next level. What does that get me? Class B drones? Yeah. Let's just hold on to these points. And here we are. Let's talk to the fixer, Mr. Delilah, about hiring runners. Who's John Bartlett? Cherry Bomb flanks you down as you walk through the door. Hey, Bonsai, there's a woman looking for you. Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Bellevue type. Won't order anything, won't touch anything, and thinks she's afraid of diseases or something. Thanks, Cherry. No charge, Drummer. Why's the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon, just a few salarymen slumming Touristville, hoping to talk to Madam Sinful and some die-hard regulars. Madam Sinful? That's what the downtown folks call Miss Kubota. It's a Touristville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. Who's around? I just got in, but I think Coyote's cleaning the back bar. Mr. Delilah's hanging out in his usual place. The vendors downstairs came in a few minutes after me. Oh, and Bartlett's here. Don't think you've met him yet. Who is he? John Bartlett. Big presence at the end of the bar. He's in the biz. Connected. You might want to meet him. Is that guy still bothering you? You mean my ex? Shane? Yeah. No, he hasn't been in since the last time. No calls or pages or handwritten notes either. Weird. He was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. Maybe he'll find someone at the Universal Brotherhood of his and settle down. Alright, I'm going to have a look around. Have fun. Alright, Mr. Bartlett. Who be you be? Full of life with a quick smile, the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey guy, what's shaking? Have you looked around? There's a whole lot of shaking going on. I got something that might rock your world. If you got time. Time is money. I'm listening. You ever hear of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. And in-the-know guy like you has to have heard of the premier merc team out there. If you say so. We're a tight unit. We cost a bit more than the common rebel, but we're worth it. What's up, Van Grass? I'm very busy. You show me something with my time, or you walk away. How about this? Got a juicy list of BTL clients straight from a Yakuza syndicate lab. That's dangerous info. I'd rather not handle it. So how about 600? Bastard. Here's some data for the NTSB. One record would pay to keep quiet and Aries would pay to know what it is. 800? But I got the Shadowrunner. I know you'll double dip on this. Make it 1,000. Awesome. So this is Jessica. Sam's sister. Hey, honey. At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world. The opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Miss Watts, Jessica Watts. She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it's clear that she is well outside of her comfort zone. Yes, and you are? Name's Bonsai. I used to work with your brother. How about Bonsai? Looking for into your brother, Sam's death. I was told as much on the phone. A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead and that I should come to this place and speak to someone about an investigation. That's right. I'm hoping you can help me get to the bottom of this. I don't know what use I'll be. Just answer a few questions, is all. All right, but... She then furrows her brow, regarding me more critically. You're not with the police, are you? Figured that all out by yourself? She scowls, an ugly expression on an otherwise pretty face. This is just what I worried about. I'm worried about. Such an attitude could jeopardize a real shot at solving this case. Surely there's an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? I am a professional. But you must have better things to do than waste your time searching for whoever killed my low-life brother. First, Sam was my friend. And second, I'm being paid for my trouble. She seems genuinely surprised. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that anyone who really knew Sam would put the money. Who is it? I'm afraid that's on a need-to-know basis. This is ridiculous. He was my brother. And you seem real shaken up by his death. Fine. I'll pay you 100 just to tell me. Done. Sam Watts. I don't understand. It's called a dead man switch. Triggered when he died. Am I to believe that my drunken sot of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back, he's dead, and I still have to deal with him. Jessica composes herself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Bonsai. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. My mother killed herself last year, and Sam... Well, Sam was Sam. You know, I worked so hard to put my family issues behind me, I don't want to see this drag on. You're not asking me to quit, are you? No. I don't know. Maybe? Your brother had my back when I needed it. I can't walk away from this. Are we talking about the same man? My brother was worthless, Bonsai. Worthless. He used people. She sighs. She's done. Never mind. I can see that you're not going to let this go. I respect that you're honoring my brother's memory in your own way. But I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Jessica's demeanor instantly changes from reluctant to helpful in the span of single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things in a way that police can't. Maybe I can help. What do you need from me? Shit, don't enough things to ask her. When was the last time you saw or spoke with Sam? It's been ages. I can't even remember. There was a note on Sam's body. It sounded like an apology. An offer to meet up and bury the hatchet. It was signed Jessica. I wrote many such notes in the beginning, but I haven't made such an effort in a long time now. I don't know why he would have kept it. Where were you on the night of Sam's murder? I will overlook the implied accusation and tell you that I was at a fundraiser all evening. A very crowded fundraiser. Did Sam have enemies? Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know any of the others, would likely know better than me these days. Where were you and your brother close? It's a stupid question. I think I made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? Yeah, that's why I'm wondering why I had to ask him. You don't seem to care whether the killer faces justice. Of course I want justice. Just can't let him drag me down again. Show her the picture of her and Sam as children. Jessica takes the photo from you guardedly, as if it might sting her. But that guard drops the moment she looks at it. What? Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. I can't believe you kept this. It was one of the few possessions he had. She studies the old photograph for several silent moments. What happened between the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were family. But then after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't get back to our a new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives, but after everything got mixed up. You can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they are gone. The remorse plays wet across her eyes, and it seems that she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house. He truly did, but he couldn't handle it, and pretty soon he had spent every dime of our father's life insurance. Every dime. After that was gone, with Mom working 2, 3 jobs, he spent all her money too. I couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so finally I just had to leave. She holds the photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, and another looking to hold on to both. May I keep this? Please do. Thank you. Tell me about your mother and her death. She was a devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. But she turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming, refused to acknowledge his downward slide. I couldn't even watch her do it anymore, so I moved out. After I left, we drifted farther and farther apart. I wasn't here when she died, in fact. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. Where were you living before you moved back here? Calfrey. What brought you down there? It was less of what brought me there than what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. And did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life. A vision for what the world could become, and I came back here to help make it happen. Well, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Miss Watts. Just as well, I need to get back to the office. But before I go, you should know that I'm re-interning my mother's body tomorrow. I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral is tomorrow at Our Lady of Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Wouldn't miss it. Goodbye, Bonsai. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stay safe. Alright, 2 more. Then we have 2 in the back. Oh, yeah. 3. Let's spend that. What were we spending it on? I think. What is this going to be? I can equip a Fuji Fertilizer. That one, just increase my deckers. ESP. Let's go up here. We're going to keep up the new pistol for me. Anything new, Mr. Cleve? Holding down the fort. As always, though people are more on edge than usual. Word got around about the latest Ripper killing, and people aren't feeling safe. And when people feel unsafe, they either go to the ground or they huddle up. You notice how empty the streets are these days? It's because everyone's either locked in their squats, holed up in places like this, or seeking refuge in the nearest Universal Brotherhood chapter house. Safety in numbers, chummers. Not that we need numbers here. I got it covered. Alright, I bet you do. See you later, Mr. Glue. What's up, Coyote? She's wiping down the bank bar, doesn't stop when you approach, keeps her eye on her work. Hey. You okay? Yep, fine. Listen, Bonsai, I don't want to talk about what happened with Chino, okay? What's done is done. Chino's dead, I'm alive, that's all there is to it. It's the Barons, right? Nothing more to say or do or say. I'm going to be looking for work. Your kind of work. So if something comes up, keep me in mind. Yep. Okay, I gotta do this now. The afternoon checklist isn't going to finish itself. Alright. Delilah. If you're talking to me, there's business or transit. Am I right? It's always business with me. I appreciate this about you. Street talk is that you are a dangerous individual. What can I do for you, dangerous individual? I need to put a crew together. You got a scratch or planning? You got scratch or planning to pay me out of your earnings? Let's pay it up front. Excellent. We agree on terms. I've got some runners on call if you got any special requests. Yeah, let's see. Alright. There's me. There's her for free. I don't need a decker. A mage would be nice. And I need a meat shield, so I need... Slow. Samurai. The Sakatio. Or Death Sigh. Interesting. Somebody assassin guy. Like it. Alright, so I got Decker, Shaman, Assassin. Maybe a mage. What do you got? Fire, what do you got? Support mage. Heal class? What does she have? What's that? Alright, so let's go support mage. Grid. Yep. Alright, chummers. So we're all set up. We're now heading out to go back to the docks, meet up with Shannon the Shaman, and get busy. See you next time. Decker Bonsai, logging out.